Hello, hello, hello. Check, check. We'll quickly check if we are live properly. Mm, check, check, check. Perfect. So yesterday I thought to myself that Shashank, no matter what happens, I'll, as per my routine, I have to do DSA as soon as I get up, not after the classes. So here I am, fulfilling what I thought yesterday. Class is about to start in 13 minutes, but I can be late. DSA is something that I really want to do, start my day with. Okay, so yep, we are good over here. Normal scene is right. So okay, so we are starting with these questions now, and the target for the day is to solve till here. Okay, 4 problems today. This one is solved actually. So check permutation. We'll quickly see, and the least I may do now is just one problem. Okay, so many companies have asked this. Adobe, Oracle, Newton School, Zemoso. Okay, for a given two string str1, check whether they are a permutation of each other or not. Understood. Two strings are said to be a permutation of each other where either of the strings can be rearranged so that it becomes identical to the other one. Okay, the character of the first string can be for the head, so we can say the strings are permutation of each other. So, okay, I've written some code, but I don't know how I have the capability of seeing and not seeing at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll control C and I'll cut the code from here to here and not here. Control C, Control X. Oh, not Control X is not a good choice. Control V. Uh, this needs to get removed. Okay, so yes, where should I paste the code now? I'll paste it in OneNote. Okay, so yesterday I made a video and the thing that you just saw on screen was just what I noted what to say in the video, were just my notes. Okay, so I have to paste the code. Okay, so question. Okay, so I just this I'll get to know what we are doing, right? I don't want to write the whole question. Permutation string, and okay, we are basically again we want to paste the code. That's the whole point. Still I haven't seen the code. You can trust me or not. Are there any constraints? What are the constraints? So this can be done. Okay, I have a few things in mind. First thing, so actually we have to store the number of times a character has appeared. So we can Number of times the characters appeared, and we will check for both the strings, and we can check that for both the strings. Right? How do we do it? So A string is this, B is that string. We can compare both the errors. This is not optimal. We can just simply mm, store the. We can yes, frequency array for such questions was a good choice. So what if I create a frequency array? What happens then? There must be empty after I remove the elements from second string. If this happens, then there is empty, and then we have permutation string. What else can we do? We need to basically check, right? We have to compare, or what we can do, we can sort the strings in alphabetical order and then compare both the strings, and we can compare with the. I think this is going to be costly because we are doing two operations, O of n to 2 O of n, just to sort the strings. And once after that we have sorted, we'll iterate again to check the string, that is another O of n. So while we are iterating the first string, why don't we store the values in the character array? How do we check? How do we compare from the character array? One more advanced thing is by using a hash map. How can hash map be implemented here? For a list, how can a hash map be implemented here? First, we are going to yes, hash maps can be of good implementation here. We'll store the character and then we'll store the frequency of the character, and after that we iterate through the hash map. And the first string may be less. What then? Then you are comparing by this one. Then we'll do -1. I think that's way to work. How do we do? How do we do it? Is there any constraint? There's no repetition of characters. Is this a condition? The character of the first string in the end. Why I'm not being able to come up with any approach. Mm-mm. Yes, frequency array is different. I'll go to. A hash map is definitely our go-to. I'm audible. Hello, check. Yes, it's definitely our go-to. And how do we utilize it? So the case is different if the characters are repeating and if the characters are not. So, sorting alphabetical order and comparing sorting in alphabetical order and then comparing seems very valid to me. It is not optimal anyhow whatsoever. And let's first do one thing. So yes, I have forgot the concept of mm, forgot the concept of correct of character frequency array. And how do we set every value for every character that has entered? I'm remembering it. It goes like something int val, just to name the variable. Then we have a, and then minus current character minus I, or plus the value of current character minus something like this, minus not I, sorry, minus 1, something like this, but this is not correct, I know. So what are we basically doing? We'll create a character array, we'll create a hash map is what is coming in my mind. Hash map definitely is also a go-to solution for this. So as we are having uh, character, and then we are having the integer hash map, hash map, new hash map. And for every character we want to check if ch, if map dot contains, if map not contains ch, then what we are doing, if map does not contain ch, then what we are doing, not contains ch, then map dot append map dot add map dot insert. What was the name of the function? map dot add. See, I am very messed up with the function. That's why I need to. Then the frequency is set to 0 now. Map dot insert character with the frequency this, right? And uh, plus one. See, I vaguely remember what syntax was. That's why I was. That's why I'm trying to write the nearest thing that I remember, and it's totally coming out of my memory. Yeah, I know this might not be the correct sentence, but this can be somewhere near what actually is the case. Okay, now the comparison part. So what we are doing? So we have stored the characters from the first array inside the hash map, right? And then we want to compare the hash map. Compare the hash map like this. So I am getting very mm, uh, severe time constraint because have already, it's my class time that's going on. And what do we want to do now? We have a string and we want to compare its characters with the characters in the hash map. Please, just for this time, I am uh, mm, using my friend GPT. I knew that contains key and put right. Oops, correct. Oops, yes. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. The lengths must be same, no? This is the first check. This must be the first check. The length must be the first check. Then comes the hash map implementation. Now you count the characters of the first string and then you put inside the hash map. Oh yes, this was some smart syntax just to keep things in one line. I'm talking about step 2. Reduce count. Ch map contains the ch. If not contains, then false. We hit false right away. Uh, and for every iteration, if the map. Okay, map should be empty, है ना? If map is empty, then we return this. If map is not empty, then we not return this. Most optimal using array? Huh? Why? How come is this? How is it solving in most optimal? Yes, see, this was the thing I was talking about. 26, huh? 256 I've created. Frequency array you're creating, compared to the length, and it's the same. And you're comparing, and then you are okay. Frequency. I'm very close to the syntax, but it's mine is blunderous, and we have this over here. Okay, so at least we have started with doing DSA just before the class, and this is going to be my target for the next coming days. Thank you for joining. Even though I have not completed the question, we have just set. We sat down and tried to do the question to some extent. And I hope this trajectory of mine continues, and we keep up the momentum every day. Okay, thank you. Just Shri Ram.